Nhtlm. I am Narcs. Hey, they love me, y'all. I mean, it's just all it is to it. I'm Narcs. Hey, they love me. I'm your number one source for Narc snitching. I'm your number one snitch. That's all I do. That's all I'm good for. Just snitching. So yeah, just come on here and tell y'all everything. Yeah. Narcs say they love me at gmail.com if you need coaching, and if you want to speak with me directly, you can find me there. Also, I'm in a group on Facebook called Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe, where we walk. At times, we fly. We can't help but fly. We too great. We just too great. Too many great minds and chosen ones. Too many great minds and chosen ones, and I'm breaking this stuff all the way down. All right. It was 3 parts to this video, and I'm gonna give you all 3 parts right here in this one video. All right, y'all, like, share, subscribe, comment your experience. All right, because people gonna be coming on that's not comfortable with voicing. So comment your experience, and hopefully they'll be okay to voice. You bring them some comfort level to where they're okay to voice and comment. All right, y'all, I'm ready to walk. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to walk. All right, so y'all bear with me in this one, on this one here. I've been studying the last couple of days about this. And I said that I had to cover this. I told myself, you have to cover this. You can't just keep a lot of this information without sharing. You have to cover this stuff. You have to break it down. All right, it's not about these big words and terms that I can use. No. I'm trying to break this shit all the way down. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna share this Oedipus complex with you. All right, Oedipus complex. Oedipus. Okay, Oedipus complex, and this is where the son is, in some cases, sexually attracted to the mother. And there's a reason why I'm sharing this, okay? So I'm going to give you a little bit of background first. First off, Oedipus was the son of Queen Chakastas and King Leah of Thebes. All right? And it was prophesied to King Laius that Oedipus would one day kill him. And so he took this information and ran with it, right? He went and he left Oedipus on the side of the road as a young baby. Okay? Someone found Oedipus, and another king and queen adopted him. King and queen of Corinth. Okay? King Palladius or Palladium, something like that, and Queen Monroe. Okay, they adopted him. Now, Oedipus was given this same prophecy. See, this king and queen here adopted him. And when he grew older, he was given this same prophecy. And so he left, not thinking that he didn't know he was adopted. So he left. And on his way to Thebes, he ran into this old man. He ended up killing this old man and going on to Thebes, where he met Queen Chakastas. He ended up marrying Chakastas, having 4 children by Chakastas. So he had already fulfilled the prophecy, because that old man that he killed happened to be his father, King Laius. Okay. I've seen 2 different endings to this story. This is Greek mythology. So that's where I'm going to need you guys that know or have the time to research it. And research it is well worth it, because I'm going somewhere with this. This relates to narcissism, covert narcissism to be exact. All right. One story that I heard, the way that he died, is he was in battle with his brother after finding out that his mother was Queen Chakastas and she had committed suicide. He ended up going into battle and they both killed each other. The other story that I saw or, you know, studied or whatever, was he found out that Jocasta was his mother, and then he, you know, he gouged his eyes out and he committed suicide. All right. So the ones of you that have male narcissists, let me break this down to you. Like narcs say they love me, do it. Let me break this down to you. A lot of you have noticed that the male narcs that you've gotten involved with have this strange relationship with their mothers. It's like an unusual type of connection. Like, you know, they can't be apart. The mother is jealous of you. They'll extract time, really interfere within the relationship that you and the narc have going on. And the narc has to run to mother's side and be with mother as if he's, you know, mother's intimate partner, or if he's a husband or something to the mother. A lot of you can relate to this. I know you can. Now, from my experience, the codependent that I saw, the male that's up in age, he was there in the household and operated as if he was a woman, as if he had this feminine energy, right? He was cooking, laying around, not doing much of anything, just bare minimum in the relationship, but pretty much taking on the role of the mother. And then, well, the female or the woman in the relationship, whereas the woman takes on has not even takes on, but the woman, he's used to the woman being the breadwinner, providing, not cooking or cleaning, anything like that. He does all of that. The woman goes to work. The woman is the breadwinner. And so a lot of you that's come across these narcissistic males that's codependent in nature, because let me just say this right here, narcissists can be codependent and empaths can be codependent, okay? Both can be codependent. But with the males, see, when Sigmund Freud brought up the id, the ego, the superego, these males here, they were attached to mommy in an unhealthy, it was an unhealthy attachment. The mother will look at the son as if this is her husband, or this is her boyfriend, this is her significant other. That's why she can't keep a real male figure around in her life, because she has forfeited that responsibility, forked it over to the son. It's an unhealthy, toxic bond, okay? And it's one that establishes as a child. See, a mother, a covert narcissist, will look at their son, a baby. I'm talking about a baby. This is what I've seen and I've heard in my experience, a baby. And say in front of that baby, that's my sexy man. That's my sexy man. My son's wee-wee, his wee-wee. My son is gonna be gay. I know my son is gonna be gay. When really they don't really want their sons to be gay. They just project that onto, they say that to their sons so that their sons can stay under them. Their sons can continue to live in their shadow. Their sons can never graduate to the ego mind state, that mind state to where they're an individual person out here on their own, instead of codependent, dependent on themselves and independent from the mother. They say these things so that they can damage the self-esteem and they can stunt the growth, the psychological growth of the child, because they don't want that child as a covert mother. They don't want that child to go to another slave owner. And I know you're not trying to be the slave owner of a grown-ass man. I know you're not. But this is how a covert narcissist looks at it. You know, narcissists are sick in their thinking, their way of thinking. So the narcissistic mother, they want to maintain control over that man there. They want to continue to treat him as a child so that he can't move on. He's stuck. And you guys, a lot of you come into a male, you meet a male, and you're thinking that you're looking for a significant other. You're looking for somebody that can bring some purpose, some vision, somebody that you can help build with. But they can't help build with you. They can't bring any vision because they've been in the shadows of this narcissistic mother for so long. And we all have a choice to choose if we're going to do wrong or if we're going to do right. But most times when it comes to males, most times, it's not only that they've been in the shadow of the mother for so long to where they can't be independent, but they've had those toxic traits by them being codependent, being at the care of the mother, every beck and call of the mother. Let me tell you how sick this stuff is with covert narcissism in women. These women will be bed bound. And a male, it doesn't matter who, a male, the son, the quote-unquote boyfriend or husband, will be there like a waitress. What can I do for you? What do you need? Are you okay? Just to keep that narcissist happy. Just to keep them comfortable. So these males go on and they have never grown. Their psychological, their psyche, their mind, they've never grown. So they're looking for another mother. They're looking for a replacement. While you, as an empath, you just want a partner. You just want somebody that's going to step up and bring something to the table. You guys see where I'm going? Now, let me present this too. Women and men. Because this Jezebel spirit, this narcissistic spirit, I'm not going to even say Jezebel spirit, narcissistic spirit, which is a controlling, manipulative, authoritative-like spirit, this can flow through male or female. That's why it's a spirit. It just needs a vessel, right? Male or female is the vessel. So this spirit, it can flow through male or female. And like I said, everybody has the choice to do wrong or right. Right? So a small child that's in the shadows of the mother as a codependent empath, because they're at her every beck and need, her every beck and call. They're right there. How are you okay? What do you need? Right? They grow up as it appears to this eye, not this one, this one. They grow up, right? And now they're in a relationship with a woman, right? They're in a relationship with a woman. And they have been around this narcissistic mother so long to where they start to act like bitches. And a healthy woman, excuse my language, but I'm just trying to get my point across. Listen, a healthy woman would not know how to deal with that. They wouldn't know how to handle that because they're only looking at what, this eye. You're a grown-ass man. I have to take care of you. All you do is lay around. You don't have anything to bring to the table. I'm constantly doing this and that. I'm doing everything that I could possibly do. You guys see where this is all out of balance, but it can happen. The apples don't fall too far from the trees. These small males Narcissistic empaths can grow up and be around that narc for so long, just like you can be around that narc for so long to where you start to display narcissistic traits. They do the same thing. But the difference is when they get into the relationship with another woman, with a woman, they don't have that ability to self-reflect and all that because they're doing what's best for you. That's how they look at it. I'm doing what's best for you. It still has that controlling nature, that manipulative nature, that toxic nature. But their mindset is, I'm doing what's best for you because what has been projected onto them. I hope that makes sense to somebody. I hope I'm helping somebody. It's called the Oedipus complex or the Jocasta complex. Okay? So, you still have a child. Just like with the female narcs. Still a child that never graduated into this ego type of mindset. And with most of these narc mothers that have these children, they don't have guidance from a patriarch, from a guy, a man, one that's gonna lay down some law, one that's gonna lay down some law and be the king in the kingdom, in the household. They don't have that. So they hide behind mommy. And when they go out on their own, because they're old as I don't know what, they go out on their own and they develop, physically they develop. They looking for mommy. And they put you on the back burner to mommy. Because when mommy calls, baby son has to answer. Yeah, baby son has to answer, be right there. And mommy doesn't like girlfriend. Mommy doesn't like wifey. Because mommy feels that I am always in control of you. You know how I looked out for you. You know how you're here to serve me. I have groomed you. And don't you do anything that mommy doesn't approve. Don't do anything. I don't care how old you get. Don't do anything that mommy doesn't approve of. Narcs say they love me. You guys share your insight. Share your insight. Go look this up. Go study this. This is something here. Because I'm telling you, with these narc covert women, I have seen this woman tell this little guy, at 2 years of age, 3 years of age, you have a small wee-wee. It's because of your daddy. Look who your daddy is. I have seen this lady sleep naked in a bed with her son. That's 5, 6. It's not normal behavior. It's not anything normal about that. You can't make it. You can't make this stuff up. I have seen this narcissistic mother devalue the daughters that's 7 years of age, 9 years of age, 12 years, 13 years. Remember, I was there 6 years. Seeing the mother say, your titties are too big. Excuse my language, excuse my mouth. I'm just sharing, all right? I'm sharing for you. I've seen it. Your titties are too big, your ass is too big. And that's how they talk around the children. And this is the way that they instill this, they lower the self-esteem of the children so that the children can always be dependent on them. I've seen this lady say, my son gonna be gay. Yeah, the baby right there, 5 years of age, 6 years of age, my son gonna be gay, telling other people, my son gonna be gay. Yeah, I don't care if he hear it, I don't care. I'm gonna accept him anyway, my son gonna be gay. Why would you say that? Let him figure out what it is he want to be when he gets of age. But that's not a conversation you should be having around your son and with your son. That's how I know they have these conversations around children. The conversations that children are not supposed to hear, because they don't respect what? Boundaries. Again, I'm Narc. Say they love me. I love y'all. I hope this video helped you. Like, share, subscribe, and please comment. Let's go. I'm Narc. Say they love me. I'm ready to walk out, walking, flying, dancing, doing what I need to do, because I see that it's gonna all lead to self-destruction. That's all. That's the only way it's headed. Peace, love, light. I leave you with power. Pow. Peace. Take care.